Here we are given a table that shows the frequencies that a football team called a running play or a passing play for various down and distance situations for the first 5 games of the season. And it wants us to complete parts A through F below. So I've copied this over onto my board here. And we want to know first, what's the probability that the team will pass the ball on any given down? So here is pass. And what I should probably do before I start anything is get a total of each. Okay, so on any given down, all right, well, there are a total of 311 downs or plays, and the probability of passing would be 209 divided by 311, which is 0.672 when you round to 3 decimal places. All right, for the next one, we want to know what is the probability that the team will run the ball and it is second down. So when it's and, it has to be both. So what I always do is, if you want to circle run and then circle second down, well, here are the second downs. So you can see that the ones that are circled twice are 26 and 17. So that would be 43 divided by 311. So that's how you do the and. Okay, let's look at the next one. What is the probability that the team will pass the ball given that it is third down and they have 1 yard to go? This is conditional probability, so your denominator is going to be the part where it says given. So we need to look at given that it is third down and they have 1 yard to go and get that total. So if we look up here, given that it is third down and they have 1 yard to go, so that total is 5. Now, we want to know the probability that the team will pass the ball in that highlighted area. We don't care about anything else here. So passing would be 4 out of 5. So that would be 0.8. So anytime you see given that is conditional probability. Okay, the next one was the probability that the team will run the ball and it is first down. We'll first circle run and then circle first down. So you can clearly see that 55 is both. And that would round to 0.177. And then the last probability was the probability that the team will run the ball given that it's second down and they have 6 more yards to go. So second down and they have 6 more yards to go. Let me change. Okay. And that should say years. That's a typo. Hopefully it's not 6 years. Should say yards is what I meant to say. I just noticed that. So given that it's second down and they have 6 more yards to go, so the total is 78 because it's conditional. And then of that 78, what is the probability the team will run the ball is 26, which is 0.333. Now the last part was they wanted to see a decision tree. Okay, well, let's think about it. We have 2 options. We can run or we can pass. Okay, the probability of running would be 102 out of 311, and the probability of passing would be 209 out of 311. So this one is 0.328, and this one is 0.672. So let's look at the first part of this decision tree. So running and passing are your two options, and it wants us to choose the correct option. Well, running is 0.328. So 0.328 for running, it has to be answer choice B here because the other one has it backwards. Just so you can see the difference there. Okay, so that is how you complete this problem. Let's see if there's anything else we could work like that. Okay, this one is similar to that. We're asking about cards. So what you would do for a jack or a 3 or a 6, if you look at your cards here, you have 4 jacks, you have 4 3s, what was the other one? And then you have 4 6s. So that would be 12 out of 52. All right, a heart or a club or a spade, or you just add. So your hearts here, if you look across here, you have 13. And then you have to be careful here. A club, all right, so I can't mark on this. Well, yes, I can. Okay, so let's see if it lets me now. So here are my hearts. Okay, these have all been counted. You don't want to count them twice. Okay, so then you're gonna count your clubs and you're gonna count your spades. And so that would be, here are those. Okay, so that would be 39 divided by 52, which would be 0.75. All right, the next one is an 8 or a 4 or a club. So let's go back to our sheet here. And we want an 8 or a 4 or a club. So we want to be careful here and now not count any twice. So we would count this whole row here. And then we have 3 more to count. So first of all, we counted this whole row. That's 13. And then we have 3 more here and 3 more here. So that would be 19 out of 52. Let's go back for a second so you can see. And that would be 0.365. All right, the last one, a 3 or a queen or a heart or a diamond. Okay, so a 3 or a queen, okay, or a heart or a diamond. Okay, so we would count all of these. That's 13. 13 more is 26. 2 more is 28. And 2 more is 30. So that would be 30 divided by 52, which is 0.577.